Rome, the eternal city, the cradle of civilization, but in the year 37 AD, it became a playground for a living nightmare. Imagine a man with absolute power. A man who could have you executed for simply looking at his thinning hair. A man who declared himself a living god and tried to make his favorite horse a high-ranking government official. His name was Gaius Julius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. But history remembers him by a nickname he absolutely hated, Caligula. Was he truly insane, or was he a tactical genius mocking a corrupt system? Today, we dive into the blood, gold, and pure madness. To understand the monster, we must first look at the hero. When Caligula took the throne at age 24, Rome was thrilled. He was the son of Germanicus, a beloved war hero. After the dark years of Tiberius, Caligula felt like a breath of fresh air. In his first few months, he was a dream. He burned treason records, lowered taxes, and threw massive, expensive parties for the public. The people loved him. They called him our star and our baby. But then, something happened. 6 months into his reign, Caligula fell deathly ill. The whole empire prayed for his recovery. He survived, but the man who stepped out of that sickbed was not the man who went in. Ancient sources tell us Caligula's personality flipped. He became erratic, paranoid, and cruel. He began killing his family members to eliminate threats. He started appearing in public dressed as gods Hercules, Venus, and even Apollo. He famously said, "Remember, I have the right to do anything." But his most famous act of madness involved a stable. This is Incitatus, Caligula's favorite racehorse. He lived in a marble stable with an ivory manger and wore royal purple blankets. Caligula would invite senators to dine with the horse. Was he crazy? Or was he telling the Senate, "My horse could do your job better than you can"? In 40 AD, Caligula marched his legions to the edge of the English Channel. But instead of invading, he commanded them to gather seashells. He called them the spoils of the conquered ocean. Thousands of battle-hardened soldiers stood on the beach, picking up shells in their helmets. He ordered a bridge of ships to be built across the Bay of Bay over 3 miles long just to prove a prophecy wrong. Absolute power doesn't just corrupt, it isolates. By 41 AD, Caligula had offended everyone. The treasury was empty, and the guard had had enough. On January 24th, the emperor walked down a narrow palace corridor. He was cornered by guards led by Cassius Sharia. They struck him over 30 times. The man who wanted to be a god died in the dirt, just like any other mortal. He was only 28. History is written by the winners. Was Caligula a monster, or did his enemies exaggerate his stories to justify his murder? What do you think? Was Caligula a misunderstood prankster, or a genuine psychopath? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. Until next time.